Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the English class. In the previous class, we read the story of Sinbad, the second voyage, taken from the Arabian Nights. Today, we'll see the exercises from the chapter. Before that, I suggest you read the story once again and come back to the exercise. Now let's move on to the next section. It is a listening exercise and you have to listen for details. Listen to this poem and answer these questions. You're given 5 questions there. Just go through these questions once and I'll read out a poem to you. Listen to the poem very carefully and after that you have to answer each of these questions. This will improve your listening skills. Now let me read out the poem to you. Listen carefully. The poem is called Mythical Creatures. A dragon can breathe fire and what he likes most is use this nice talent to make himself toast. Mermaids have fish tails, they cannot walk at all. They are good at water polo but bad at basketball. It isn't fun being a troll living under the bridge. He hasn't got a TV, a sofa or a fridge. I'm the handsomest creature there is, said the unicorn. I have a lovely shiny coat and such a pretty horn. So that's the poem Mythical Creatures. I hope you listened carefully. If needed, you can replay the video and listen to it again and then answer these questions. Now do this as an activity. Please pause the video, finish writing the answers and come back. Hope you are done with the exercise. Now let's discuss the answers. The first question, how many creatures are mentioned in the poem? Are they real animals? How can we answer this? There are 4 creatures mentioned in the poem. And are they real animals? No, they are mythical creatures. The second one, what can the dragon do? The dragon can breathe fire. Third one, what does she make? This is about the dragon. The dragon makes toast. She makes toast. What sport is the mermaid good at? Who lives under the bridge? So from the poem, let's write the answer. The mermaid is good at water polo. The troll lives under the bridge. The last one, who is the most handsome creature of all? The unicorn is the most handsome creature of all. Hope you got all the answers correct. Now let's move on to the next section. It's about pronunciation. So we'll learn something new today. We'll learn about syllables. So you have already heard about vowels and consonants. Which are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. And the consonants? All the 21 letters other than A, E, I, O and U are the consonants. And what's the difference between these vowels and consonants? When you pronounce or say a consonant, the air in your oral tract is at least partially blocked. Like when you say B or C or D, the airway or the air is at least a bit blocked. But when you say A, E, I, O and U, it is not. The air is not blocked. So these 5 letters A, E, I, O and U are called vowels and the other letters are called consonants. So there is a clear difference in the pronunciation of vowels and consonants. And what if when you use a vowel and consonant in combination? In most of the words, vowels and consonants are used in combinations. So if that is the case, what is a syllable? You can say a syllable, or sometimes called a beat, is a single unbroken unit of sound or unit of pronunciation in written or spoken words when vowels and consonants are used in combinations. And syllables usually contain a vowel and accompanying consonants. Let me make that more clear to you using examples. Look at the words given here. Get, long, moon. Do you see any break in between? Do you hear any break in between these words while pronouncing these words? Get, long, moon, book, eat, walk. All these words do not have any break, or we do not hear any break in their pronunciation or the sounds they are making. So there is only one beat to these words. So such words are called one syllable words or monosyllable words. Now look at the words given in the next line. Reading, reading. London, drama, drama. You see, when you pronounce these words, there is a break in between. Reading, reading. You hear two beats there. You hear two vowel sounds there. London, drama, eating, dancing, rolling. In words such as these, you can hear two beats. So such words are called two-syllable words or disyllable words. Look at the words given in the third line. Banana, banana. Crocodile, crocodile. Family, family. You see, these words can be broken into three parts, each having a vowel sound. Banana. How many beats are there? 3 beats are there. Crocodile. 3 beats are there. Ladybird. 3 beats are there. So such words are called 3-syllable words or trisyllable words. And when you have more than 3 syllables in a word, you call it as a polysyllable word. With this in mind, let's move on to the next exercise. In page number 88, you can see this question. Look at these words in the box. Now break them into syllables and put them in the correct columns. You are given a few words there. You have to pronounce these words, break them into syllables, and then you have to categorize these words into words with 1 syllable, words with 2 syllables, and words with 3 syllables. First, let's pronounce these words once together. So, you have to pronounce along with me. The first one is diamond, diamond. Peaceful, peaceful. Surprised, eagle. Leg, fruit. Horizon, horizon. Egg, adventure. Untied, decided. Nest. So you have heard the pronunciation of these words. Now you can easily categorize these words into monosyllable, disyllable or trisyllable words. You do this as an activity now. Please pause the video, finish it and come back. Now let's see the answers. Which are the words with 1 syllable here? The words with 1 syllable are egg, leg, nest and fruit. Words with 2 syllables are surprised, peaceful, eagle, untied and diamond. And words with 3 syllables are adventure, decided and horizon. Hope you got all the answers correct. Now let's move on to the next section. It's about punctuation. We can see a paragraph given there. Read the story and correct the punctuation. It's a small story given there. You have to read it and you have to use the correct punctuations for each of the sentences in the story. This one also you can do as an activity. Pause the video, finish it and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now let's see the correct punctuations. I was born in Baghdad. I and B capitalized. There's a comma. So I decided to set sail with some of my merchant friends. You see, the M of my is capitalized in the given story. You have to change that to a small letter. Then, my name is Sinbad. M and S are capitalized, being the beginning of a sentence, and here it is the name of a person. And I have many amazing tales to tell you. I should be capitalized wherever you use it in a sentence. Then there is an exclamation mark. I once landed on an island that was a giant sleeping whale. Then there was the time that I was stranded in Ceylon. Name of a place and C is capitalized. There is a comma. Where the river was filled with pearls and diamonds. Full stop. Come. Exclamation mark. Sit with me and I will tell all about my adventures. Not wherever the letters are capitalized, wherever full stop and comma are used, and also wherever exclamation mark is used. Hope you got this one correct. Let's move on to the next section. It is the speaking exercise. Imagine that you are Sinbad. You have just returned from another amazing adventure. Many want to know what happened, so you are going to tell them the story. So in this exercise, you're asked to give an imaginative narration. An imaginative narrative or narration means you are going to tell stories with imaginary words, which has got imaginary people, places and events in it. And here in this exercise, you're asked to imagine that you are Sinbad. You're asked to imagine that you are the protagonist. What do you mean by a protagonist? A protagonist is the main or the leading character in a story. So you have to imagine that you are the protagonist in the story, and then you have to narrate the story as if you are narrating it to someone else. Imagine that you went on this adventurous journey. And in the next page, you can see certain guidelines to tell the story. Let's read the guidelines. You can use the clues such as where did you go, what did you find, what happened, how did you get home, what did you see, who did you travel with. So this exercise you can finish with the help of your parents or friends or family. This will improve your speaking skills. Now let's see the next section. It's about the commonly misspelled words. We can see a set of 8 words given in the question. Look at this list of words, put a tick against the ones that are spelled correctly. Write the correct spellings for those that are not. So you have to go through the spelling of each of these words, and for this one also you can use a dictionary. You have to write the correct spelling of the misspelled words here, and also learn the pronunciation and meaning of each of these words. And you can write down the words with their correct spellings and their meanings in your notebook as an activity. Now the next section is the writing, and it's about error correction or correcting errors in given sentences. You have to read the paragraph given and correct the errors. Rewrite the correct paragraph. So let me read out the paragraph to you and give out suggestions for correcting the sentences. On hot, scorching morning, our house was filled with excitement. The next day was my mother's birthday. My mother is the most sweetest person that ever exists. See, in this sentence, you see the most sweetest person that ever exists. That is an incorrect sentence. You can say, my mother is the sweetest person that ever exists. So similarly, you can find errors in this paragraph. Read the paragraph very carefully, find out the errors, and then you have to rewrite this paragraph in your notebook. Do this as an activity now, finish it and come back. Right now, please pause the video and do the exercise. Hope you are done with that. Now let's read the paragraph with the corrected sentences. One hot, scorching morning, our house was filled with excitement. The next day was my mother's birthday. My mother is the sweetest person that ever exists. It is no surprise that she is everyone's favorite. It is no surprise that she is everyone's favorite. Everyone at home wanted to give her a present. In the evening, I searched for a present in the market. After some time, I knew what I would give her. The next morning, I gave her a bouquet of beautiful daisies. She was excited and happy to get the present from me. So I hope you got the paragraph correct. Now let's move on to the next section. It is my word bank. So here, read each word and look for its antonym from the story. So what do you mean by antonym? Antonym means the word or phrase opposite to the word or phrase given. So here you are given 5 words. Read the 5 words carefully and in the story, find out the words which are opposite in meaning to these given words. Do this as an activity now. Pause the video, finish it and come back. Hope you are done with that. Let's see the antonyms of each of these words. You can note down these antonyms in your notebook. So the first one, hear. The antonym is speak. The second one is regular. The antonym from the story is mysterious. The third one is rough. Antonym from the story is smooth, courageous, frightened or afraid. 4. Friend. I hope you got these correct. You can note down these words in your notebook. So We have come to the end of exercises from this chapter. Before we wind up for the day, let's see the new words that we learned in this chapter once again. You may note down the new words and their meanings in your notebook. Also learn to pronounce these words and learn to write a sentence each with these words. So the first one, 50 paces. 50 paces mean approximately 50 feet. Rock. Rock is a huge bird found in myths about the Middle East. Dome. Dome means a shape like one half of a ball. Now, valley. Valley means a low area between mountains or hills. So as a homework for the day, you have to complete the grammar exercise, and also we have to go through the do and learn page. There you can see a note about doodling. We all do doodling when we sit idle. So here there is one interesting exercise mentioned. You have to make doodles in the space provided here about an adventure. So once you are done with that, take a picture and send us through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, bye.